Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this week's installment of Vintage Mego. We have something special this week in the form of Dr. Kromedome the Bionic Villain, the Montgomery Ward's catalog-exclusive action figure from 1975. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory on this guy. Mego and Montgomery Ward had what seems to be a very good relationship in producing catalog exclusives. We saw previously that Mego would add characters to their offering that were only sold in Montgomery Ward's stores. Things like the Fighting Yank line got additional characters in Yankee Bravo and the Baron, which were basically just variations of Fighting Yank. For Action Jackson, they created a character called Amigo that was basically Action Jackson in a red jumpsuit on a cheaper body that they could offer for a lower price point. And in 1974, they most famously created the secret identity outfits for Batman, Superman, Robin, and Spider-Man. These are probably one of the most collectible things ever produced by Mego, and I think will remain popular. So in 1975, Kenner was launching its $6 Million Man toy line, and it was a little bit bare bones at that point. You basically got Steve Austin and the space capsule that year, and I think that was about it. Bionic Man was always poised to be a big hit. It was a popular television show, and Kenner had done a tremendous job in creating the figure. So Montgomery Ward's wanted to add something special to their offering, something that would give them a competitive advantage over Alden's, Sears, J.C. Penney, who were also going to be selling the $6 Million Man that series. So what do you do? Well, how about a bad guy? $6 Million Man didn't have one. If Montgomery Ward's offered one, that would be something special, and it would encourage people to purchase the $6 Million Man from Montgomery Ward's so they could get the bonus of a villain. So rather than reach out to Kenner, or maybe they did and it didn't work out, Montgomery Ward's went to their go-to company, which was Mego. And Mego fired up their R&D department, and they created this incredibly funky action figure. Let's take a long look at him. First of all, the name Kromedome is something Mego already had copywritten. They had produced a toy robot called Kromedome the Robot, same spelling, in the early 1970s. This is, by the way, an expensive toy to find on the secondary market. The body is from Mego's Fighting Yank line, which they were slowly phasing out at this point. I don't think Mego had another 12-inch body design available, so this makes perfect sense that they would use this. It's also something of a lower cost option. I mean, the Fighting Yank body is not that articulated. The arms are rubber bendies. The outfit and accoutrements are kind of hilarious for Dr. Kromedome. They really tried to go proto-future with him, giving him a silver hat, a purple and silver outfit complete with capelet, and a swagger stick. These are often found broken, as is mine. This kind of gives him like this robot pimp look that I kind of find hilarious. Like he has a bunch of fembots. Also, when you stand him next to a Kenner $6 Million Man figure, Steve Austin just sort of towers over him. I'm not sure how effective a hand-to-hand combat would be. Maybe Dr. Kromedome is more of a tactician. The packaging art for Dr. Kromedome is notoriously swiped from the Mego Iron Man packaging. It's just someone traced over Iron Man with Dr. K. It's actually kind of a cool box. It's based again on the Fighting Yank Richie boxes at the time. You may wonder about the word bionic. Well, you can't trademark that. It's like dinosaur. So Dr. Kromedome the Bionic Villain is a completely acceptable and lawsuit-free way to market this character. Dr. Kromedome probably sold very well in 1975. However, in 1976, Kenner created one of the coolest toy and action figure concepts of the 1970s in Maskatron, Steve Austin's first legitimate villain action figure. And I'm pretty sure that sales of Dr. Kromedome dipped in 1976. You may occasionally see an 8-inch Dr. Kromedome thrown around on the interwebs. In fact, the Sci-Fi Channel even used that figure in an article about Mego recently. That is a custom that was made for Mego Meet. I believe that was done by Chris Johnson as our exclusive one year. And there's only about 20 of those about, so they're kind of highly rare and collectible as well. In the secondary market, Dr. Kromedome is one of those things that is targeted by both Mego fans and fans of the Kenner $6 Million Man, who are quite passionate because it is such a curious footnote. Catalog exclusives are often tough to find, so this guy goes for good money in the box. It is also doesn't help that his swagger stick is often broken and his helmet is often found missing. So those little factors always make toys harder to find and more expensive, and Dr. Kromedome is no exception. What do you think of Dr. Kromedome? Is he cool, or is he something you can live without? Give me your feedback on this either in the comments below or at Twitter, where we're at Mego Museum, or hit me up in our Facebook group, Mego Mania. It's a place where you can buy, sell, trade, or just talk about Mego figures. Old, new, it's all good. As always, thank you very much for watching and of course, for your feedback. If you're new to this, please consider liking and subscribing. We do this every week. If you have a friend who's a Mego fan, tell them about us. Thanks again. Take care.